Oh. And add myself to the stream. Hello, everyone. Good. Let's see. Let me see. See, I'm live on. There we go. Okay, okay, okay. I was waiting for Instagram to pop up. So, good afternoon, everyone. This is Tina Kelly, marketing and TikTok strategist, where I teach you how to use TikTok marketing to grow your business online and to be able to generate leads and make it profitable. So, today I am here with you guys. Oh, sorry. If you're watching this on the replay, just type hashtag replay in the comments, and that's going to let me know you're watching this on the replay. I want to go ahead really quickly and make sure that everything. Uh-oh. I want to make sure that I can share this into my Facebook group. So let me just make sure that we are live here on my page here. Let's see here. If you're here with me, go ahead and say hi. Oh, I forgot to hit live on Instagram. I'm live on StreamYard, of which I love being able to go live on StreamYard. But sometimes I forget to do like certain things that you get access to. So I'm just trying to share this into my Facebook group. There we go. And can I put this in my story? Nope, no ability. Okay, that's okay. All right, but good afternoon, everybody. It is 1 o'clock here in San Diego. They always say it never rains in Southern. They lied. It's raining, and it's been raining for a while, and we'll just get used to it. But anyway, today I'm here because we have been opening our course, Monetize the Talk, all week long, and it closes tonight. And I wanted to just jump on here and I wanted to answer some questions, answer some TikTok questions, and I wanted to kind of talk to you guys about what I feel, what I really see that is happening with TikTok marketing and the future of like short form video marketing. But if you guys wouldn't mind, just say hi. I see that it is 3:02 where you are, Lauricia. That's awesome. That means you are in Central Time. Everybody else, just come in and say hello. Hey, Aisha, haven't seen you in a while. Good to see you. What is that? Okay. All right. Sorry, I just got a notification. Oh, I always try to watch myself on there, but it's fine. Okay, but let's talk. So I had a conversation today. I was teaching inside of Smart Passive Income Community with Pat Flynn, and they asked me questions for basically a whole hour, which was really great. And one of the questions that I got today was, so Kenya, what makes TikTok better than all the other platforms? I'm looking at my lips going like, where's my lip gloss? Right? But it asked me, what do I feel is better about TikTok than the other platforms, especially as it pertains to short form video? And, the thing that I told them today was this. I said, well, I use all of them. I use all the platforms. I'm not just marketing myself and my business on TikTok. I'm marketing my business everywhere, right? But as it pertains to short form video, like specifically, what is happening with marketing right now is TikTok is the market leader in short form video in general, right? And so that's where it all started. That's where people are learning everything from, all the different features that are on Facebook Reels, Instagram Reels, YouTube Shorts, and all that. They are all coming from TikTok, right? Thank you so much for coming over here. Okay, so they're all coming from TikTok, right? And so everybody is playing catch up. So as Instagram is updating their platform, they're updating it based on what they're seeing with TikTok, right? And so while they're going through their process of updating, TikTok is creating new features, right? And so it's constantly growing, growing, growing. Like just this morning, I got a message from TikTok that I can now shoot 10-minute videos. Did y'all get that notification? So now we're able to shoot 10-minute videos on TikTok. I want to test something real quick. So I got that update. If you guys have not already gone to your app store, like do this right now while we're here, if you can. I always like to go into my app store at least once a week, sometimes multiple times a week, and I'll just hit update. TikTok has an update and my phone doesn't have it. I like to go in and check on it, right? But also, there's a new feature on TikTok where you can download your TikTok videos without the watermark. And my profile hadn't updated yet, and I want to see if it's updated. I don't see it yet. Let me try one more time. I'll get out of it, get back in, and let's see if it's there. Let's see. Let me see. Nope, so I don't have it yet. So there is a feature that is coming to everybody where you are able to download your TikTok videos without the watermark. Now, we all know that on Instagram Reels, if you download Instagram Reels without the watermark, the audio removes. And so TikTok is like, well, we're not doing that. Now you're going to be able to do that, which is huge for me being able to repurpose and not have to focus on using all these apps to repurpose and all that type of stuff. So that is very, very, very exciting. But there's so much that is happening with TikTok. So when people ask me that question, I always tell them that, like, they're the market leader and everybody's copying them. Now, does that mean you need to focus on TikTok only and not have content anywhere else? No, that's not what I'm saying. What I am saying is that, like, everybody's taking their cues from TikTok, right? And so when a business owner is choosing not to learn TikTok, you're actually hurting yourself, right? Because you could be on Instagram and have let us a lot of success with Instagram, right? But like here's the way that I look at it. Like, I don't mind doing events at home. For example, let's just say I'm doing an event at home. People come into my house, like I have 100 people, whatever, teaching at an event, right? That's great, right? But what if I take that same event and instead of doing it at my house, what if I did it online? Right? By doing the event online, I give myself an opportunity to reach thousands of people, right? Like, let's just say 100 people can fit in my house, right? Then that means that's the maximum amount of people can come into my house. But if I'm doing an online event, there is no max, right? Everybody can join, everybody can share, and all the things, right? And so when I think about content on social media and on TikTok, it's like, if we're all going to create content anyway, like, why would you not want to put your content in places that can continue to grow you? It doesn't mean that you have to be the like number one person on TikTok or the number one person on Instagram. No, it means that you're giving yourself an opportunity. So, for example, with us, we post our content on Facebook, on YouTube, on LinkedIn, on Pinterest, and on hold on, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube, right? Everywhere, right? We haven't focused on Twitter, right? We could, but we haven't, right? And I'm like, and this is all from like one piece of content, right? So, like, I have a podcast and I do my podcast every single week. Well, we take that same podcast and we turn it into a blog for my website, right? I am partnered with Microsoft. And so Microsoft syncs my blog and brings it to their blog. That gives me more traffic, right? We take that same podcast episode and we take the video part of the podcast and we put it on Anchor, which is a video podcast platform, right? But we also take that same broadcast and we put it on YouTube on Thursdays as our video podcast. So it's like, I was already going to create the piece of content. I'm doing the podcast. Why would I not give myself the opportunity of an additional audience? It doesn't mean that I'm dominating on video podcasting, right? It just means that I'm already doing this. I'm already doing it, right? And why not give myself that opportunity, right? So I'm curious, how many of you guys are already creating video content? If you're already creating video content, just type me in the chat. I love when you guys kind of talk back to me because it's like right now it's me, a microphone, a ring light, and me looking into my camera, right? Even though I am live on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, and LinkedIn, it's like I feel alone because I'm by myself. But if you guys kind of talk back to me, that's how I know you guys are like here with me, right? Okay, so if you're already creating content, why would you not give yourself these other amazing opportunities, right? So there's like a creator on TikTok I love. She's amazing. And now she has been showing up in my feed on Instagram Reels. TikTok, no, sorry, Facebook Reels. And I'm looking at her numbers and she's making a lot of money from Facebook Reels. So she's making a lot of money as a person on TikTok with brands, and now she's making money through Facebook Reels. And I haven't seen her on Instagram because I haven't searched for her, but I guarantee you she's making money through Facebook Reels. And she understands that, hey, I'm already creating this piece of content. Why would I not put it up on shorts and reels and Facebook? Why would I not put it in all those places? And so for you guys, like, I am so passionate about you as a business that you should be on TikTok and like being very consistent on it because of what it is doing to businesses. I don't know if you guys have heard this story. This guy named Lloyd, he wrote this like thriller book, like a suspense thriller 15 years ago, and like nothing ever happened with it. And his daughter made a video of him, talked about it on TikTok, and fast forward, the video has like 60 million views. He's got 65,000 copies sold of his book because of TikTok, and was just interviewed on the Today Show in person, not just like on Zoom, in person because of TikTok, right? Like a lot of us know about Keith. We absolutely love Keith, the food critic from Vegas, and Keith has just exploded because Keith just chose to create content on TikTok, right? A lot of us, we've seen these accounts where they're going around and they're helping homeless people or they're just helping families or whatever, and these people are exploding, like, their lives, their brands, and all that is exploding because they're putting their content on where they originally shot. Like, I like Jimmy Darts and MD Motivator, and now I see them everywhere on Facebook, on Instagram, on YouTube, on TikTok, and it's explosion, right? So, my whole point, is saying that, like, if you have not okay, let's do a quick poll. Who here has not been very serious about their marketing on TikTok? If that's you, just type a 1, okay? Who here has not been very serious about your marketing on TikTok? If that's you, just type a 1. Okay, just a 1 in the chat, okay? And then I wanna know, what is your reason for not being serious on TikTok? Okay? So if you have not been serious, tell me what is your reason for not being serious? I just wanna know so we can chat, I'm not trying to make you feel bad, I just wanna chat about it, okay? Now, when I first got on TikTok, the reason why I wasn't serious because I didn't understand, like, God told me to get on in 2020 and nobody I knew was talking about it. And so I didn't really understand what could happen for me. So I just didn't understand. But he was very passionate. I would wake up in the middle of the night and hear him say TikTok. I went on a walk one day and he was just talking, and I was like, "What is going on with this thing, TikTok? Like, what is going on here?" And so I just said, "Okay, I'm gonna focus." And so I just kept focusing, and I kept focusing, and everything has exploded in my business because of it, right? Like, I can't tell you all the details, but I just had a conversation yesterday with TikTok, like, a bunch of different people that work for TikTok, me sharing with them, "Hey, here is what I do every single day." And here is how I can help you with what your goals are, right? And so, I'm like, I am constantly like, but I didn't really know the power of TikTok until I was consistent with it. So I'm asking you guys, why are you guys not consistent? You guys said because procrastinating. I don't like showing my face. Okay, Zana or Zaina, why would you say you don't like showing your face? I don't really understand how the platform operates fully, still getting used to it. Okay, that's honest. Still learning this app constantly. I don't think I'm doing the right content. Okay, all right, that's honest. Everybody else, what is causing you not to be consistent on TikTok? Let's see. I didn't get any traction when I was so serious, so I switched back to Instagram. Okay, I watched it. I watched it work for you, for Rachel, for a bunch of people, but it never worked for me. Okay, I got it. Okay, all right. So now, for those of you guys that have not been consistent with it, okay, how long were you consistent, and what were you doing to be consistent, right? So, here is my claim to fame. I always say, "I'm gonna give this 6 months," right? That's always my thing. I remember almost a year ago, I said, "I'm gonna give YouTube Shorts a try. Give it a try, and I'm gonna give it 6 months." And for 6 months, I just kept consistently posting on YouTube Shorts. I'm not saying we exploded because we didn't, but we are very close to having 4,000 subscribers on my YouTube channel. For me, that is huge. It has taken me forever to get to almost 4,000 subscribers on YouTube, and it all has happened because of YouTube Shorts, right? And so I told myself, taking my content I'm already putting on TikTok, removing the watermark, and I'm gonna put it on Shorts, right? And so it is growing my YouTube channel, right? And so when I got onto TikTok, I was just like, "Okay, I'm gonna give this 6 months." I feel like God told me to do it, but I'm gonna give this 6 months. And after 6 months, I just kept experiencing this explosion, and giving it an explosion, but I was very intentional, right? And even now, I'm focusing on, like, okay, like, my goal now is not about the followers, but it's like, how can I get 490,000 people off of TikTok and onto my email list? Because, social media platforms are just that. They're social media platforms, and I don't own them. And I'm like, "But how do I get more control over my business? Get people off of social media and onto my email list." That's my number one focus, right? Is grow my email list bigger and bigger and bigger with the right people, pulling them off of social media. Okay. So lucid learning, you said I was about 6 months. I was posting multiple times a day, engaging a lot and doing consistent reach outs. I was spending about 50 hours a week on TikTok. Okay. So here's the deal. Okay, this is to everybody. If you're consistently doing something and it's not growing or it's not working or it's not making you money, one of the things you have to evaluate is what you're doing, right? So I was talking to a client earlier today. He said that he was going live and all this stuff and nobody was following him. I said, "Okay, but here's the thing to understand." I said, "I need you to do this. When we are on social, right? I have these like my lipsticks here, right? I said, he was on live stream and doing what he was doing. I said, "But what were you doing on live stream?" Because if people came there and they watched you and they chose not to follow you, there's something going on here. It's not just the people because we follow what it is that we want to see. And if we're not putting out things that people want to see, then they're not going to follow, right? Like I had one of my clients who, her count was growing, people were following her and watching her videos, but nobody was opting in and nobody was making a purchase. And I said, "Okay, why do you think this is the case?" She said, "I don't know." And I said, "Well, let's look at what you're offering them." And I was like, "Here's the thing you're offering and nobody's opting in." I said, "It's probably the offer." And she's like, "Well, what do you mean?" I'm like, "It's not all these people." I was like, "If nobody wants this, then this is the thing, right? If nobody is buying this, opting into this, or doing the thing is the problem." Does that make sense? I mean, it's like, somebody was asking me last night about being single because I went live on TikTok on my branded account. And I was just like, I have not been asked out on a date in like years. And I was like, I've got to be the problem, right? And one lady was like, "Well, it's not because you're ugly, because you're very pretty." And I was like, "Thanks. I believe it." Right. But I also said, okay, I could be the problem, right? Now listen, don't take that with a grain of salt. I'm not like, "Woe is me," you know, but I'm also like, "Okay, I could be the problem," meaning I work from home. Well, I have an office or whatever, right? I'm not around a bunch of people, right? So that's one thing. 2, I'm still new to San Diego. I don't have like a group of people where I'm always hanging out with. Another problem. Second thing is I haven't gotten into a bunch of different activities that I do on a regular basis. Another problem. My gym is at my apartment complex, and when I go to the gym, nobody is there. Another part of the problem, right? And so I said, "Okay, listen, God can do what He wanted to bring me, whoever He want to bring me, right?" But I said, "If I want to meet people, I have to go out where people are." Part of the problem. Does that make sense? And so, like, one thing I'm doing is my lease is up in July, I'm moving, right? I'm moving to an area that is fully populated, that is fully cultural, 1,800 units in this apartment complex. It's just so cultural, right? I've seen so many black people, I was just like, "Oh my god." I like all men, but I was like, "I need to see some color," you know? Anyway, and so when I was, like, touring the property, I was just like, "Look at all this, what's going on." The gym is so massive, and it was packed in the middle of the day. I said, "Okay, this is great." Whether I meet somebody today or not, it's still an opportunity to just meet people in general. So, instead of me being part of the problem, part of the solution, right? So, it's really important that if you wanna have success on TikTok or on anything, you gotta be evaluating the thing, not the platform, but you, your content, your offers, and all that type of stuff. Because people will buy a thing that they want, right? Last night I went to the store and I bought a bag of these oranges, right? Now, there's nothing wrong with the oranges, right? If people didn't buy the oranges, like if these oranges stayed there in the store and nobody ever bought them, then people have to go, okay, why aren't people buying these oranges? Could it be because they don't look good? Could it be because the price is too high? Or could it be because right now everybody's buying pineapples? People only want pineapples. It's important to evaluate those things, right? Okay. Let me see what somebody else says. I still don't think I'm doing okay. To answer your question, being my insecurities and not being consistent. Okay, that's honest, Zana. I don't feel like I have something to say, to be honest. Okay, so are you saying you want to be a creator on the app, Zana? You're not like selling a product or service? I looked at some trending natural hair content to see if that would help. That's good. Plus, I felt drained watching the app all the time. Okay, so here's the deal. Like, all right, if you are saying to yourself, well, let's as a business, right? And if you're somebody and you sell a product on social media already, and you're not using TikTok to sell your product, you need to be. Right? That's a given. Like, if you're not, you need to be, right? If you are new to social media in general, creating content on social media, that's gonna be a process, right? Like, this like, shooting content on a regular the way that I do now is not I wasn't like this 10 years ago. I just I just wasn't, right? I'm like this now because I'm a social media marketer, but I wasn't like this 10 years ago because I just wasn't doing what I'm doing, right? So it was a process for me to get there, right? Does that make sense? Okay, I hope all that makes sense. Okay, now I do wanna take a few minutes and I wanna answer some questions, but I also wanna remind you guys, so those of you all that have been watching me, you've been following me, and you've been saying, "Okay, Kenya, I wanna be able to work with you." You know, we have our course, which is called Monetize the Talk. It closes today, which means that you can no longer enroll in this course after tonight at midnight, okay? And what happens in this course is I'll be walking with you for 8 straight weeks. Okay, walking with you through creating content on TikTok, understanding content creation on TikTok, understanding what you should have in your business, and all the things. So if you're like super new to TikTok, the course will start you at the beginning, right? And then walk you slowly through and then give you advanced strategies. And then you also have an opportunity to work with me in our group calls. We have group calls every single week for 8 straight weeks. We will walk you through TikTok stuff, and we walk you through business and marketing stuff. If you are someone you've already having success on TikTok and you're like, "I need more advanced strategies. I need help with monetization. I need help with selling my courses and consulting services," then the second part of the course is gonna be for you. It's more the advanced strategy portion as well as working with me inside of our group experience. And so this we only offer it twice a year, okay? Once in the winter, which is technically winter right now, and then once in the late fall. Now, winter in San Diego is relative. It's raining right now, but it's normally like 72 here all the time. So it's like some of y'all are like snowed out. We don't have any snow here in San Diego, but we do have very high taxes. Okay, very high taxes. All right. And so the course link is on the screen. It's called Monetize the Talk. Those of you all that have a business, you've already been building a business, you already love social media marketing. You said to yourself, I am ready to learn TikTok marketing. I just don't know what I'm doing, and I want somebody to help me. This course is for you. This is where you want to be. Okay. Because I will walk you through all the things. I'm a business consultant and then a TikTok strategist. So you get all of my years of experience as a brand consultant, and now TikTok marketing strategy. Okay. So, for those of you all that are saying, "Hey, I'm interested. I want to learn about it," there's a link on the screen. It is just monetizethetalk.com, and we are not opening it again until late in the fall. Yes, we still get rain too. It's nice at 57. Yeah, it's still nice at 57. Let me see what other questions we have here. It's more so ability to create content, understanding. I'm new to content creation. Okay. Yeah, I understand. Like, so you're gonna have to spend some time learning how to be a content creator and not just letting the app like because if you always consume, you'll be consumed by what people are posting, but you gotta start creating so you get, more like focused on being a content creator and less on a consumer of content. Okay. Thanks for following me. I appreciate it. Okay. Okay. So I just want to jump on here and just want to let you guys know that for those of you all that have been saying, "Hey, you've been like procrastinating about monetizing talk," now is the time because we close at midnight, which is in 10 hours. You're going to be closing this course. Okay. If you are on Facebook or if you're on Instagram and you want all the details, Facebook and Instagram only, you can comment the word monetize. Okay, Monetize, and then a link will be sent into your email. But everybody else, you just go to the link monetizethetalk.com that you see on the screen, and you can get all the details about it. If you have questions about the course, you are welcome to send us an email on my website, or you can send me a DM, and I can answer any questions you have about the course. But we are definitely closing today, not tomorrow, but today. Okay. We are definitely closing today. And I just want to jump on here and remind you guys that are like you've been kind of procrastinating about it, thinking about it, just putting it off. We're about to close. Okay. All right. So you guys, I have to jump on a group training. I'm in a part of a mastermind. and I have to jump on that really quickly, but I'll try to come back tonight. So if you guys see me live, that's me, like, at home, and I'll come back again live tonight. I like to do, like, sometimes, like, a nighttime Q&A and talking because more people are not at work, at nighttime, so you guys may see me back on here tonight, but otherwise, I will chat with you guys soon. Okay, guys? All right. Bye.